Hello. Hello. Hello.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
No.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. You remember blinking? Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. See all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
Wow. Hello, Siraj. Welcome to the stream.
See that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now, if she's impressed,
Good. How
I
are
get
you?
paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
Before your eyes.
Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers.
I got some words for you.
No. हाँ इसके बाद तुम
Sorry
कहाँ
you
पे
had to
हो?
hear that.
Busy. Sorry for you.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning,
तुम कहाँ पे हो?
first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in
Thank you.
time.
I
Could
mean,
be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
चलो वेलो आना फिर इसके बाद.
The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time. And just try to enjoy it this time.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like...
हैं?
Mm.
Sure.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece?
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that! There's your little hand.
Oh, it's nice.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It'll really be something to see how he grows.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was
Sounds good, honey!
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah, I worry that might have something to do with it.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean,
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
No.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head.
You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Scrapbook. Baby grand piano. Include easy to play music. Beethoven, Beethoven.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
From high school, sure.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But, while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
What?
his cat?
I just mean, for now. Of course we're not gonna keep him.
Right, I believe that. I know where this is going.
For now, honey.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Richard Bram. I am cheaper than heading over.
She was in
Trust.
grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one? Now, you know the ancient Egyptians believed cats had godlike powers. They would have worshipped our little Ernie. Can you imagine? Sorry, Ernie. Born in the wrong time period, I guess.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons. Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Oh,
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head. Yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off.
You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Okay.
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses will be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on... Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's,
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more. He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Are you able to pick up the new book?
Yes. The galleon, the particular...
I meant anything.
Yeah. What?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Wait.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket. 2 washers on each.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that. I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
Give up, eh?
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive you back with you up there.
You're not my house. You're not. Fall back, you fool! I'll have your heads. I'll feed them why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try. What the hell? How did he do that?
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's...
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we will study civilized
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
to know about these civilizations.
We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we are at a school, we don't know each other.
This is
Do not talk to me
I
ever,
want each
love
of you to
her.
write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember the past are
Now,
condemned to
can we
repeat
go on to
it.
the next slide.
Okay.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote
It's been
say?
a while. Yeah, I know.
Right,
How
I
are you?
definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course. Come on, dude. Help me out.
But you just
Come
told
on,
me.
Chloe.
I don't know.
We're all waiting.
So those who do not remember the
Okay.
past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways.
You sound a bit low compared to the game.
And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades.
Like what?
Assessments. 60.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. I half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
I don't know what
Oh,
to do
the
to my
job of
cat.
whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Justin has approved. Okay.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh sure. We sit together in history
Your
class.
voice a bit quieter.
I don't know what I'd do without old
I guess
Benny.
it's because of this game.
Very
So
sweet.
soothing and
Thank you for playing this
Good.
game with him.
I don't
Dad
wanna
just thanked me for
spoil the
hanging out
vibes
with
of
you.
this game.
That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick.
It's called a magnet school.
We're done. Okay.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
I don't like me. Welcome back. Grab your body preloads and fuel.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying.
Pressure earned. Okay. But you keep pressuring.
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be. Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice. Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you? Keep that up. You're sounding really good.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got
Mr. Kid.
that's the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus. Though I would
Tonight
not
I'll
say
permit
that
it
to her
goes
face.
to sleep. I'm going
Now,
to sneak out my house and
as
go
you
sleep
can
on the bed
see,
if you want
she
to.
is ready to
Then
devour
I draw me a picture of
any of the
Mr. Alex
deceased who do
feeling
not
confident.
pass judgment. Sort
Weird
of like
neighbor kid.
me with your weekly quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew, why is he so scared looking?
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard,
Try.
please.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
You're killing me, Richard.
I'm trying.
We're supposed to be United friends.
United friends. Benny, damn it.
Benny, turn those lights off.
Benny, buddy, your Mom wants the light. Benny, we want the lights off.
apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley and...
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is...
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear. Okay, I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
True.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Right. Future. Nice.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Drive. Nice.
Hey, B! Dinner's
isn't your son eating with us, Al?
Oh.
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Receive a career in the arts. Oh.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there.
Why? Everyone's.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Okay.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend!
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
Benjamin Bryn.
The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul. Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are. Ah, this is divine.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how...
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want
about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your... Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just gonna get back to work, okay?
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny?
His mother died.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Bryn? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Bryn is a...
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on you. What's that? What's so fascinating, son? Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
Life in painting. Fasting Day, inspired by musical composition of his late mother, the composer Alice Devil.
It's Chloe, your
Relatively
neighbor.
unknown in her life, Brain
My
lifted
God, I
his
can't
mother work
believe
out
this.
of
It's been years.
obscurity.
I just walked through the entire
creation
show.
of
It's
this fish.
unbelievable.
One of the
I'd
great
love to walk
composers
through it
of
again
them.
with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot
Yeah,
believe
Dad.
my luck. You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Guess I'm happy.
A jovial child or a soft...
Definitely happy.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
Encouraging.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within.
No.
How about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love?
Best friend.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Yes.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I
hear what you're saying.
What just happened?
I'd assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Hopefully.
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
It's just happening now.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
What have I done?
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Wow.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane.
Okay.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep...
his place.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to...
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I...
We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I mean, what's the point? I mean, what's the point? I mean, what's the point? I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise. You know what to do. Go ahead and blink.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
So, RTC?
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better.
The great life of Benjamin Brennan's childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving household home. Raised by loving parents. Wait, make sure your voice is okay. Quaint large village. By the sea. Mother.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend?
Okay, Penny. Penny Boo.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool...
Benjamin Brennan was a loser. The worst to ever live. Didn't ever try to the disease inside him. Oof. Just lay down and die. Oh.
Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard!
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano.
Assalamu alaikum.
Her little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try
What game is this?
closing your eyes.
Before
See
your
if you
eyes.
can remember.
इसमें हम मर चुके हैं मतलब like मर गए हैं मतलब अपनी लाइफ को देख रहे हैं.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Today is the first day.
Keep playing, B. She's listening. Make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here.
भी लग रहा है कि हम creepy नहीं है.
We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. What do you mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there! Look at me! I'm talking to you.
No idea.
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
You are my best friend. Love, Chloe. Nice.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No!
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories.
We are there, but why are we
But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
ये जो है ना, ये बंदा हमें रोड क्रॉस करवा रहा है आफ्टर डेथ.
I know just what to
लेकिन ये
tell.
पहले हमारी स्टोरी जानता है कि हम कहीं झूठ तो नहीं बोल रहे, कोई गलत बात तो नहीं
Watch
कर
for
रहे.
her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think. There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
Lunch करेंगे.
It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life. A full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0.
Yeah, I think no way.
And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do. I'm gonna say I love you before you say I'm gone. Riptide to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
I just love this story.
You wanna make some money, give a kid to dad when he has somebody. You're gonna feel the same, and without him, you'll be thinking. He'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple pictures of you laughing. Riptide to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
Let's go. Yeah. आपकी आवाज बहुत कम है, पता नहीं भाई क्यों कम है। ये मैंने यहाँ से बहुत तेज की हुई है। अच्छे गेम के बाद अब दिल नहीं चाह रहा वैलोरेंट का। हाँ maybe ये इशू। ओके यार उसकी स्टोरी बहुत अच्छी थी गेम की। कुछ सीन्स थे उसमें जो बहुत ही ज्यादा खतरनाक तो नहीं कह सकते बट मतलब थोड़े से रोने वाले थे। इसमें एक सीन था बेचारे की बिल्लियां जो है सारी की सारी वो बाहर कुत्ते बिल्ली के बच्चे वो बाहर जो गली में स्ट्रे डॉग्स होते वो मार देते हैं। हाँ Yep. Heart touching. नेटिव का मूड नहीं है, मैं नेटिव ही खेलूंगी। नो काम भी चलो. Okay. Bahrain.
Match
Yeah.
found.
Okay, अच्छा. मैं वैसे भी इतना select नहीं कर रही. अरे नहीं select कर रही मैं. Your agent.
Select your agent. हाँ 100 ही ठीक है. मेरा मूड नहीं है competitive का. 300 hours. Nice, I guess. Okay. 300 का. Nice भाई. ऐसे काम क्या कर दिया कि 300 hours का बैन पड़ जाए लोगों पर। हाँ
हेलो। इनके ऑन करते ना, स्ट्रीम बंद है।
की
डिस्कॉर्ड पे
हेलो।
गेम लैग करती है।
हाँ नहीं, वो तो बहुत ज्यादा इशू करता है।
Match found.
साइडी विद
अल्लाह अकबर। ये मैं क्या लूँ?
All paths end with me.
Nemesis, dark, white, zero, grip. Metallic mastermind wire unleash liquid metal to isolate, trap, and disarm her enemies. Origin ही नहीं है।
तेरे से 300 घंटे का बैन पड़ा हुआ मुझे।
इससे काम किया क्या था? लाइक टॉक्सिक हो रहे हुए थे क्या कॉम्पिटिटिव में?
नहीं नहीं, मेरा नेट इशू हो रहा था।
I know I dash around a
Bad
lot, but I
life.
promise I'm looking out for y'all. Take them out while they're busy with me.
हम दोस्त वगैरह खेलते हैं शाम को, तो उस टाइम पे ना नेट इशू हो रहा था, मुझे बार बार गेम ऑन करना पड़ा था। इस वजह से वो फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता
अभी भी 50s
300
में आ रही
घंटे
है।
पे चला गया। हाँ
अभी भी कितनी आ रही है पिंग तुम्हारी?
अभी तो
60
ठीक है,
सही है हाँ।
इतनी ही आती है, 50 आती है।
Enemy spotted.
मैंने इसका ब्लाइंड खोलने के बजाय बंद ही कर दिया। ओ हटा दिया आई मीन।
Speak up and ask questions. Assumptions will only get us in trouble.
Spike down A.
Focus your hate at the end, Material. It's wasted on me.
That's the main.
I need a drop.
No.
Check your posture.
I need backup.
Enemy spotted A.
यार कहीं से तो कुछ दे.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Let's try.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Saving.
Watching here. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way.
Now they've pissed me off.
Sage, you have hate?
We don't have Sage.
Spike planted.
Sage. I need Sage.
Reloading.
There. Target sight. There.
One enemy remaining.
Good. Now we build on this success.
Need a drop.
Gun here.
There.
Sorry.
Who is Darkfire? See you.
Let's kill this competition.
I need backup.
Here. My ult's ready.
Spike planted.
Multiple enemies A.
अरे भाई अंधी गली में.
Enemy spotted
A.
Last player standing.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts
This story is
Reloading.
Claire, can you knife here? I'm gonna ult.
Spike planted.
What?
Last player standing.
We get a pick, we move in. Got it?
Got it. Knowing.
Reloading.
Mid.
Multiple enemies A.
Gun here.
Gun here?
Spike planted.
Nah, that was insane.
Last player standing.
Ring John.
Stay alive.
I want their life, not yours. I didn't like.
I know. Can you come here and flash? Can you come here? Vice. Can you flash for me?
I can ult for you.
Someone, please. Baby.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
No.
Wes, can you hear me?
Not while I'm.
Yeah.
How can I heal you?
Show me where to go.
Two enemy gems. Nice.
Right now. Flash for me.
Reloading.
Spike Spike planted.
यार अस्तगफिरुल्लाह 120 मारा हुआ यार सोवा को।
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Don't rush me.
No way.
Bragging rights if you get first pick.
This was
I need a drop.
Thank you. एम ही नहीं चल रहा था उससे।
तो मेरा कौन सा चल रहा है?
Watching here.
Maybe take one out.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Control the space. Control their choices.
I know. Take from me.
वॉल क्यों नहीं आप होता इसकी?
Caution.
Spike down A.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Let's see.
Last round before the switch.
Vice. Do you have a guardian skin?
सेल लगी हुई है क्या?
मेरे ख्याल में।
Right then, let's go kill them.
One 130 on.
My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
My ult.
Switching sides.
I'll pick them apart.
शफकत,
You can
hello,
have one of
welcome
us
to the
left.
stream. क्या हाल है? You can drop this spike.
Yeah.
What about you? I'm good too.
No more. No.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Let's play slow.
Negative.
Watching this.
Plant the spike.
Reloading. Plant the spike. Reloading.
Here.
दोनों बैकस्ट्रैप है.
One enemy remaining.
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine. And
And I will kill to defend it.
I need a drop.
Hey, Vice. Can you ask for Wanda?
Enemy spotted B.
यार क्या मसला है?
Down B. Last player standing.
I will fulfill my purpose.
Must.
सही है भाई. हमें लोग वन शॉट कर देते हैं, इनको लाइनअप मिल जाते हैं. बंदे
भाई वो
देख
इतनी
भी नहीं रहे
आराम से
होते.
मार लेते हैं.
देख भी नहीं रहे होते इनकी तरफ.
Stay safe.
Sad Lloyd.
Spike's here. I got the spike.
You can drop the spike if you want to push.
Spike dropped.
Plant the spike.
Plant the spike.
Plant the spike. Plant the spike.
One enemy remaining.
He's here.
Okay.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
I can buy for you, Euro.
I have extra money if anyone needs.
Need a drop. Thank you.
यार मेरे सामने भी दोनों आए पर बंजाल है मेरी गन के सामने आ गए हो.
ऐसे ही होता है.
मतलब हेड पे एम होने के बावजूद नहीं मर रहे.
कैसे हग रहे हैं आके।
बहुत बुरा।
Their lives are so meaningless.
I
Might as well
never
give
give
them
them
to
to
me.
me.
हमें वन शॉट मारते हैं, बाकियों पे हकते हैं आके।
I need a drop.
Let's go.
Key. Sticker.
Gun.
No more theory.
My ult's ready.
Plant the spike. Plant the spike. Plant the spike.
Plant the spike.
Plant the spike.
2 mid.
Flank. Please.
Last player standing.
Allahu Akbar. और गंदा नहीं खेल सकती बस।
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team.
So, what's the plan?
Reloading.
फैंटम देना आपकी। थैंक यू।
बेचारा योरू मेरे मुंह के सामने आके मतलब उसकी गन मेरे पास आ गई थी और वो आया जा रहा है। लेकिन पता नहीं क्या हो गया।
Reloading.
Last player standing.
यार कितना
Match point.
Don't get shot. Human brains are hard to replace.
भाई वो टेक्स्ट लिख के रखता है अपना राउंड खत्म होने से पहले।
ओए I'll then we can push B. बस वहां तक पहुंच जाओ आगे तक बढ़ने से पहले।
क्या?
मुझे पता था यही होगा मेरे साथ। कवर ही नहीं था।
I need backup. Gun here. Plant the spike.
Plant the spike.
Enemy spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
Planted.
Reloading.
Watching here.
Watching here.
Here.
Nice. Hey.
Activating kill mode. That's a joke.
Need a drop.
Kill mode is
Kill
default.
mode. Default.
Here. Here.
Mid, mid, mid. Careful.
Here.
वो हमसे कभी ना मिले कैसे मिलना चाह क्या करे क्या ना करे कैसी बेकरार
Here. Here.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
That's the last of them.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's
need a
win and
drop.
get out of here.
Reload.
Thank you.
Clear to engage. Weapons hot.
Reloading.
Enemy defender spawn.
Show ना भाई शो हवा में से चले रहे
Last player standing. Defenders win.
Hello. You cannot kill my allies. एक और parties are ready. Party is not ready लिखा हुआ आ रहा है Yes.
अभी भी आ रहा है?
हाँ अभी भी आ रहा है।
हाँ मैं दोबारा करता हूँ ज्वाइन।
बेकरारी हर पल। यारे ये एक तो कॉपीराइट इशू आ जाता है, दिमाग खराब। You gotta go and get angry and all of my
नहीं हो रहा।
honesty. हो क्या? स्विफ्ट प्ले लगाया ना?
स्विफ्ट प्ले लगा लो, जो मर्जी लगा लो, अनरेटेड स्विफ्ट प्ले खेल सकते हैं।
हाँ एक स्विफ्ट प्ले ठीक है।
Match found.
वाइस की वॉल क्यों नहीं? तुमने कभी वाइस से खेले? I'm gonna take Owen. Oh my god, let's go.
I am the beginning. I am the end.
शीश तुम गेम में भी हो? मैं गेम में नहीं हूँ, मैं लॉबी में बैठा हूँ।
हैं? नहीं तुम मेरे पास यहाँ पे शो कर रहे हो कि
मुझे
मतलब
नहीं
अब
शो हो रहा कुछ भी।
नाइस। थोड़ी देर सब्र कर लो भी। 50 है।
अब आया है।
मैं हीलर नहीं लेती, कोई
अजीब
भी
ही
नहीं
चल रही
लेता
है
है।
वैलोरेंट।
फिर वैलो में बहुत मसले हो रहे हैं वैसे भी।
वैलो का जो लास्ट अपडेट आया ना उसके बाद काफी ब्रोक हो गई। अब लॉक इन पे क्लिक करोगे तो बहुत थोड़ी देर बाद जाके वो लॉक
वो पहले पूछता है आप रोबोट तो नहीं। मतलब मैं रोबोट होती तो यहाँ पे खेलने आती क्या? अजीब।
मेरा इस ये वाले अकाउंट का ना वो ईमेल पे पासवर्ड है, तो पासवर्ड में से ना कहीं चला गया।
यार
और मेरे से
एब्रेस
ना बार
सच है।
बार आर यू रोबोट वाले सवाल पूछ रहा था, तो उसने ऐसे अजीब अजीब सवाल पूछे, वो बार बार आ रहा है, बार बार आ रहा है, लॉगिन ही नहीं हुआ। तो मेरे दूसरे अकाउंट जहाँ पे बिल्कुल ठीक है वहाँ पे भी पूछने लग गया आप रोबोट वाले सवाल, वो पजल्स वगैरह जो होते हैं।
हाँ अब आने लग गया, पहले नहीं था।
अच्छा वो सबका आ रहा है? मुझे लगा
हाँ
मेरा आ रहा है सिर्फ।
नहीं सभी का आता है। अगर आप बहुत टाइम बाद
Match
लॉगिन करें
found.
शायद तब आता है।
मैं फिर लॉबी में आ गया हूँ।
एक्सेट लगाया अब। ओके
Together, we'll crush them.
पिक कर लो। रेना लेना है, ले लो। ये स्विफ्ट प्ले है। यस। अल्लाह अकबर।
Don't worry, everyone. I won't tell them what scares you. Promise.
You gotta go and get in me and all of my honesty. Can we spell the truth? Can we both say the word? Say it together. It's too late not to say so.
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
What is?
Their phoenix may feel immortal. I shall remind him just how mortal he truly is.
Level bird. Okay.
Right there.
इसकी वॉल कैसी है ये?
Last player standing. Flawless.
Speak of eyes.
Their teeth will chatter in the cold and dark.
Reloading. Enemy spotted A.
One enemy remaining. Last round in the half.
Use everything you have. We lose it anyway.
Reloading.
Reloading.
I can buy for you.
B. No one is at B. It's way.
Spike planted.
इतना गधे का बच्चा.
One enemy remaining.
डिफ्यूज से बैठो, डिफ्यूज से बैठो. Nice.
Switching sides.
Savor the good dreams while you can.
This we.
Bonjour. Careful there.
Last player standing.
You.
Trust me, they will make mistakes.
Here.
When they do, take advantage.
When they do take advantage.
Show them how we fight. Right there. Ultimate ready.
Enemy defender spawn.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
यार चैट पता नहीं क्या कर रही थी, मुझे समझ नहीं आया. मतलब वो मेरे सामने खड़े होके मुझे मार ही नहीं रही.
वो चूज कर रही थी फेट
मैंने
को मारूं या
और मैं मुझे हंसी भी आ रही है, मार क्यों नहीं रही है.
कंफ्यूज हो गई. इसको
It's now or never.
3 बोलेगा था बस.
One enemy remaining. Enemy A. Reloading. A. Match point.
Jet, you were the winner. So powerful. Well done.
Yes.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Aram se.
There. There.
Enemy spotted mid.
Enemy A.
Alright.
Spike down mid.
Back in business.
One enemy remaining.
Ah. See.
Attackers win.
Too easy.
तेरा पार्टी नोट रेडी का.
मैं फिर से गेम में अटका हूँ.
हाँ
मुझे
बस
इन
फिर
गेम
ठीक है.
शो कर रहा. फिर आता हूँ दोबारा.
Okay. Oh, Allahu Akbar. I sing to catch you if you fall.
अच्छा जी भी चल रहा है अकाउंट के साथ.
I got you if you need, put you right back on your feet. Mm. Tell me how it feels sitting up there, feeling. $23.
Resistant.
What should we do?
time in the world.
केजे खेलेंगे, एम नहीं चल रहा। आराम सुकून से बैठेंगे पीछे।
अगर वो साइड पे आए तो सबसे बड़ा मसला ये होता है। Too easy for me.
ओके, से अंदर केजे बेचारी बैठी रहती इंतजार में।
केजे और साइफर दोनों का यही मसला होता है।
आधे राउंड तो इसी उस चक्कर में निकल जाता, वो आता ही नहीं है साइड। जहाँ केजे साइफर हो चले जाता।
They can't defuse a spike if they're dead.
रेना की पिंग देखो। तेरा so nice.
नाइस भाई। मार्स से खेल रहा वो।
ये स्पाइक भी नहीं कर रही। 1315 पे जो अटकी हुई है वो उसी पे ही है।
Reloading.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
गलत जगह पे।
Focus on their stage. Few
अच्छी
resurrections.
टीम के सोवा भी है। लोगों को एक स्पेक्टेटर नजर आ रहा है।
क्या चीज?
स्पेक्टेटर राइट कॉर्नर में।
राइट नोई।
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Nice one.
चला चला एम चला।
Now we start a winning streak of our own, eh?
My ult is ready.
My ult is ready. अल्लाह।
अभी क्या बोला उसने क्लोब ने?
पता नहीं। मैं शायद वॉइस लाइन ऑफ हो रही नहीं।
I won't settle for a draw.
I won't settle for a draw.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
सी ये मैंने देखा स्टेज ने किसी को मारा है, मैं मुंह देख के
Last round
चली गई
before
बस।
the switch.
मैं मतलब मुझे पता था वहाँ पे है कोई, सुकून से बिल्कुल जाके उसके पास बैठ गई।
ट्री में
हाँ
सही थी वहाँ पे।
स्टेज ने मेरे सामने जेट को मारा है, मुझे पता है किधर से पड़ी है गोली।
Keep it cool. That's how you
Okay.
survive.
Last player standing.
Odin कह रहा था वो।
Switching sides.
Oh, this reminds me of this one time where actually,
Can I get this?
नहीं मुझे सेटअप लगाना है।
There.
वापिस चले गए।
ये जा रहे हैं क्या?
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
well, that's
यार ऐसे थोड़ा सा रह गया था।
Match point.
एक एचपी से बचा रहता। 149 पड़ा उसको।
156 मैंने मारा रेना को। अच्छा हील कर लिया होगा।
हील किया ना उसने मेरी बॉडी से।
reloading.
Spike planted.
यार
standing.
हद है भाई.
Attackers win.
फिर इन गेम यार.
दोबारा से वही शो
वापस
कर रहा है.
आता दोबारा.
स्पाइक क्रश.
Match found.
I am the beginning. I am the end.
Who's ready to die for this mission? I am, but you know I'm cheating. No.
क्या ही डायलॉग है यार, इसको क्या बोलते रहते हैं.
Yes. Greetings.
We got this. Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
No.
Yes.
No.
No. Yes. Yes. No.
No.
No. Enemy spotted. Watching here. Hey. Hey.
Spike planted.
Yes.
standing.
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
Yes.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
बी पे था ब्रिम, पीछे से भी आ सकता है।
Nice doll.
Keep yourself together. You can't fall apart now. Hold our ground.
Spike down.
Can I get a heat stage?
Last player standing.
My ultimate is ready.
बी प्लांट हो रहा।
Spike planted.
एंटी।
Last round in the half.
Use everything you have. We lose it anyway.
कहाँ से पुश कर रहे हैं?
बी आए थे लास्ट राउंड।
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह भाई, बी आएंगे तब।
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
हुआ क्या समझ नहीं आया अभी राउंड।
Switching
बड़ा
sides.
जबरदस्त खेला है।
We won because we were focused. Keep that.
मैप देख रहा था। रेना को मारा, मैप देख रहा हूँ, सामने वो खड़ा। हार्ट अटैक ही दिया उसने मुझे।
वैसे तो सारे एक साथ पुश कर गए। ऑपरेटर लेके मैं पीक दे रही थी। ई के प्लस से
मैं फंस गया.
Enemy spotted C.
Enemies on C. Reloading. Reloading.
Here.
Last player standing.
Right,
मेरा
right.
पीछे elbow.
One garage. Nice, nice.
Nice one.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
I mean, what's your sheriff? You have sheriff in Oman?
I need this. Thank you.
Damn, brave. Thank you.
No.
Yes.
Enemy spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
That's for you, says. Wait, he's wrong.
Last player standing.
والله I'm done. I'm done, خلاص. كلام moment, please. Fucking nice try, I'm so bad. أخي.
I will take back what is mine.
Give me your one skin. وين؟ وراك. That's a classic. Thank you.
Come on then.
Reloading.
What the hell, bhai?
Spike planted.
Reloading.
Last player standing. Last player
Beta.
standing.
Oh.
One enemy remaining.
Look, behind you. Behind. Good here.
Long or short?
Damn.
I knew that one.
Match point.
City needs me. I can't be away for long.
Let's end this quickly.
आपके पास ऑपरेटर की स्किन है?
I need this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Enemy spotted C.
यार मैं क्यों मर जाती हूँ पहले? Nice one.
Last player standing. Spike down. C.
You don't have the splash.
वो मर जाता अगर रेना ना आती। रेना ने मुझे मारा, मेरी गोली रजिस्टर नहीं हुई।
Sudden death.
What will it be this time? Have any patterns emerged?
Rina?
Yes. Thank you.
Need a drop.
Yes.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Prime.
Happy hunting, Omen.
Rotate, rotate.
Last player standing.
Yo!
شامبر 70 ترى.
فينيكس 0.
तो चल गया कितने लो हैं वो?
Nope.
वो अरबी में बता रहे तुम्हें।
Planted.
If you clutch, I will carry you. Don't worry. Carry بس carry.
One enemy
My
remaining.
ultimate is ready.
والله أنا اللي بدي carry. Never mind.
This was last round, bro. What do you mean, carry?
Carry, I mean carry. What do you mean, bro? I'm just. Never mind. GG.
GG.
Defenders win.
Thank you. GG.
لا أؤمن أؤمن.
No.
ये मैं आईडी चेंज करके आ रहा हूँ।
नहीं बस मैं बंद कर दूंगी। लास्ट भी मजा आया था। लास्ट वाला मैच अच्छा था। चलो अल्लाह हाफिज। लास्ट वाला मैच ज्यादा अच्छा था।
हाँ।
ओके अल्लाह हाफिज।
अल्लाह हाफिज।
अल्लाह हाफिज।